What's up, guys? We're gonna BroBeatzTV, and today I'm gonna show you guys how to make a hard trap beat out of a turkey sound. So first, I want to show you how you can do this with any sound that you want. So first, we have this gobble sound. Now there will be a kit linked in the description or comment section down below with all of the sounds, the little turkey sounds and stuff for this. And I'll probably link the FLP too, but all you need is just a snippet from any sound that you want. So here, a turkey, obviously Thanksgiving just happened, so we have this sound, a turkey. Now, all I did from here was just cut out, as you can see here, like you just want that decay. So I just cut out certain parts, and then we have like this turkey C. Okay, so that kind of sounds like a key, and then we have a lead, which is like a longer sound, right? And obviously that's slowed down with manipulation. So it's very basic stuff already. Now, how do you get this tuned? And this is the most important part when trying to make your own sounds from like random real world sounds. You want to right click, okay, and then you want to go to pitch corrector. Then once you go here, new time will pop up. If you're using Ableton or any other program, this will probably be built in, but all you need to do is take these little parts and move them to C or whatever key. So you would just move this down, right? And that's pretty much it. And then you can center it. And if you want to know the scale, I believe you can just go to scale here, and usually it will automatically tell you the scale that it's in, but that doesn't matter because we just want it to be on C. And then you just render it out, or not render it, but you just drag it down here, and then you have a sound that is tuned to C, and then you can play it however you like, and then of course add effects and stuff like that. So that is how you add that. I don't want to bore you with the whole process, but let's go ahead and make a hard beat out of this. Now let's go ahead and get started with the melody. We're going to be using turkey along C. So my BPM is 152, 150 to 160, anything like that is fine. That's just kind of my default. And then let's grab in a quick scale. Let's do a minor. Let's do a C. Let's do a C here, and I'm going to go ahead and type that in. So this can be real easy. So we have this key. Okay. Let's start on our C. And then with these dark beats, you don't even need to do much. Let's change to 1/2 grid. Okay. We're just going to go up the scale like this. Right. It's already sounding pretty dark, and we're just going to kind of move some of this around. So let's do like, and let me zoom in a little bit. Oops, let me zoom in so you can actually see. You can see this is a very simple melody. Now, when you're making simple melodies, my advice is to try to leave space in there, so it can be a 2-bar loop, which is great for like trap beats. So what I would do here is just like take this and just move it over. Very simple. So now it's like a looped melody, right? And then I think, I don't know, we could probably add some lower notes. Let's take this G and pull it down. And maybe we can add like some at the top. And then we can add like some delay to this sound so that that kind of echoes. And I think that's good for the melody, right? Very simple. And we can just copy this over multiple times. So I'm gonna play it one time through. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to our second sound. Now we're on to the easy part. So we're going to be going ahead and doing this gobble. Okay. So pretty much, I think I messed this up. I think this is supposed to be like something like that. So I'm going to use this very sparingly because what I want to do is add a lot of reverb or delay on this. So I'm going to just figure out where I want to place it. Probably like one of these notes or something. Okay, that should be good for some ambience in the background, like some texture. We'll do effects and stuff like that, but I think that's good for this sound. Let's go ahead and move on to our little lead here. All right, you know the drill. Let's go ahead and do the turkey lead. So this is the sound. Again, all these sounds will be in a free kit for you. So if you want to try it out, you can. For whatever reason you want to make a beat like this, but let's go in here. And again, this is the counter part. We don't want to overthrow the main melody. We want to support it. So very few notes. Don't overthink it. Just add one by one. Keep it real simple. So we want to keep it dark. So we want to use these little tension areas here. So I'm gonna add some like melodic element to it. So I'm gonna see if I can. And yeah, that's kind of loud. So I think we can just do it every 4 bars. Maybe we can do something like this. And then when we add effects, that'll probably linger over a bit. So this melody will get very like reverbish. But yeah, I think that's good for the melody. We don't got to spend too much time on it. What we're going to do now is I'm going to add some effects and just kind of go over what I added so you can know kind of what you should add. Now let's go over our effects here. So I didn't add too much. I just did enough on the sounds that needed. So pretty much on our main sound, so our main melody, I manipulated this a lot actually. So with this, I had a convolver first and in this order. So if you're using a different DAW, this is the order that'll get you kind of the sound that I got here. This is pretty much default. I just mess around with the wetness a little bit, but just give it a little tail, right? So I'll just play everything solo. This is what it off on. Now the reason why I add this, okay, is so that when I add this effect, which is the reverse effect, it'll have some tail and ambience that'll sound really cool when you reverse it. So let's reverse it now. Right, and the reason it has that effect is because we have this long tail due to this reverb. And then on top, you just EQ it. And I just always do this hard EQ. And I'm gonna be honest with you, this is it. You don't gotta add nothing else. You can literally just put the drums in and the beat is done. But I'm gonna show you the rest. So here we have our gobble, our little sound here. It's muted right now, but this is the sound that we have. I'm gonna clean this up a bit because it's kind of looking crazy real quick. Okay, so now on this sound, just a delay, very simple delay. I'll zoom in so if you want to copy those settings, very simple. And then our convolver again, same settings, and then you can see the EQ. All right, and this is all preference. This is just what I decided worked. Okay, and then on the lead, same kind of thing, just a hard EQ convolver, and I switched it on this one. I could probably even take some of that bass out. So yeah, this is the melody. All right, so let's go ahead and make the beat, which we do have some turkey drums in here as well. Now we're gonna go ahead and knock out the drums. So I actually made some turkey snares. So here's one, and you'll have this as well. Okay, so we got that as like a snare, and then we got this one. All right, so for our 808 or whatever, now when you do this, when you have like these weird samples that are like animal sounds and stuff like that, the key might be off. So you got to keep that in mind when you're doing this, because it's not going to be exact. The computer won't always get the key exact. So go with your ear. So like if, let me see, we have C, we can start on C, but it doesn't mean necessarily that let's just add like some basic drums right here. Right, like you see that D sharp sounds way better, right? C sounded fine, but this sounds way on par. So I'm gonna actually use this. And let's give it like a unique pattern. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if that works. Might have to go off scale on this if we want like a storytelling vibe. So I'm gonna try that. And for any beginners watching, yes, you can go off scale. A scale is a guide, okay? It's like a road. You can just follow the road and get to where you want to go, but there are back roads, there are shortcuts, there are plenty of other things you can do to get to where you want to go. You can fly, it's the same thing. And I'm gonna just do this, right? And we could adjust the scale to get it right, but I don't care, so. Okay, so we got the bass done, and then with this little turkey snare, we can just mix this in with this snare. And I'm gonna put everything on bar just so it's easier. Let's go ahead and throw some of these drums in. It's already sounding clean. And I'm gonna be real, I think that's good enough. We could add like a kick in here or something like that, but I don't really think this needs it. I'm gonna try it, but I don't really think this 808 needs a kick. We can Alt K and then, yeah, like it's way too much, but I'll just mute it for now. But yeah, yeah, so let's play it one time through. Everything, I'll just make some adjustments. Let's play the beat. Alright, and that's how you make a hard trap beat with just turkey sounds. But that's gonna be for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.